What is up, YouTube? So I'm back with another video. 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I'd say probably about 40-50 degrees out right now. So this is going to be a cold start of the Camaro. I got an exhaust for it. I just haven't had time to put it on yet. Yeah, this is going to be a cold start on the Camaro in cold weather. I have the ignition switch fixed now. So I know you guys see me reach over here all the time. Well, there's this bar right here, and if it's not in place right, I'm just going to put a zip tie on that to hold it in place. If it's not in this notch, it doesn't want to let the key turn. So I'll be reaching around here and pushing that into the notch. But I'm going to have to put a zip tie on there or something just to keep it in place. But the ignition switch does work now. But it's going to be cold start. Y'all ready? Oops. She does idle kind of high whenever she first starts up, but then she'll drop back down to where she needs to be. But I literally can see my breath in the air just talking right now. That's how cold it is outside. Like, you can literally see my breath in here. It's cold outside, it's raining. But yeah, you can just see my breath, and it's pretty cold in here. I mean, my body's used to being cold, so I don't really have to have a jacket right now. But it's cold in here. I mean, if you can see my breath, then yeah, it's cold. For sure. But see, she dropped back down to where she needs to be a little bit, and then whenever you put her in drive, she drops down to about 300 RPMs. I just installed this RPM gauge not too long ago, because the factory one, for some reason, it's not working. It's just staying right there, and my oil pressure gauge is not working either. So I'll have to fix that. I don't know if it's the wiring or what, but this one I have plugged into the ECU, not the ECU, the wire going to the ECU, and then one going for the lights, and then one going to the distributor, and she's working good. At least I know my RPMs now, and they're where they need. They really are where they need to be, honestly. I mean, at a cold start, normal cold start, you're gonna expect an older car to be up at 1500 and then drop back down to where it needs to be once she warms up a little bit. But as far as that, the check engine light's gone now, and she does have some type of whining. You can hear it, not sure what it is, but she does have a little bit of a misfire, a little bit here and there. Not a huge deal, not a huge misfire. It's like maybe my spark plugs need regapped. But I mean, she runs good. Gotta figure out what that noise is. May need a new water pump. New water pump and but you can see she's not that loud. There, she dropped back down to where she needs to be. So she idles pretty good. She does have a little tiny bit of a misfire. You can probably hear it. But I think that's just due to my spark plugs probably needing regapped, because they are brand new spark plugs. And honestly didn't even check the gap when I put them in there. But I just wanted to give you guys an update of the Camaro. As you can see, we got a new dash pad. It's not new, it's like a plastic that goes over top of it, but the sun has messed it up right here, and the adhesion had stopped sticking right here. But I mean, it looks a lot better than what it was before. It was super cracked up here. I know you guys probably remember. But this is like a $50 dash pad cover that goes over your stock dash pad. And it's pretty cool because it just wraps around and goes up underneath your stock one. Everything in here is stock. I'm missing my headliner. That's the only thing I'm missing out of the whole car. Seats are stock. The back seats are stock. The front seats are from a 93 Camaro. And I found some interesting things about this car. It does have some 93 parts. So I'm thinking he swapped the wiring harness from a 93, because a lot of the stuff from a 93 is on the harness. But the VIN, all the VINs on this car are saying that it's a 98 or 89 Camaro. My title says it's an 89 Camaro. There's no VINs that are scratched off or nothing like that. They're all stock VINs, all except for this front fender here. Somebody had replaced that front fender, and you can tell because it was black and they just painted it white. But this car was repainted at one point. There's signs of it, but it was a stock white. The color of the car with stock is white. The hood, it used to be white with orange stripes down it, which is a Z28's hood. I'm starting to think that this whole car was a Z28, and they just put RS badges on it because it's got the Z28 engine, the Z28 package. It's just labeled as an RS on the sides. And I mean, this car is in really good shape. Really, the only thing I'm going to have to change is and fix on it is this right here, and then figure out how to fix my door panels, because the tabs on the underneath had ripped when I was installing the new panel, or the new rubber on the plastic rail there. But the only thing I need to fix is this dingy speaker cover on both sides. It's like that on both sides. Just fix that, get a headliner, car's complete on the inside. And then my mom, I already know I'm getting it because she already bought it. For my Christmas is I'm getting two new window switches, because this one's wore out. This one had broke. The wiring's down inside there. So I'll have 2 brand new window switches that have the window logo on them. This is the trunk release, and it don't have the logo on it, so I'm gonna try to find some white marker or something to put the logo back onto it, or find a sticker or something to put the logo back on it, or find a new switch. But this is very hard to find because they only made so many with this trunk release button where you push it backwards. My Camaro, I figured out, has the hatch that does pull the rear down. So that's one of the Z28 features. So this is making me think this car is a Z28 from factory, but they couldn't find the Z28 badges and had to replace the side skirts, so they ended up just putting RS badges on. But also from factory, the Z28 and the RS is the exact same car. The only difference is the headlights, where the headlights are up front, up here, I'll show you. Right here, where it's black, that's the signature of a Z28. But the car's saying that it's an RS, but they painted around that too, so obviously you can tell because there's white paint on the badge that it has been repainted at once before. Not only that, as you can see, paint chipping on from the factory paint. This is not factory right here. This is factory. Other signs are, look, this is what is that stuff called? Primer. That's primer over top of bare metal underneath of there, and then there's paint over top of it, and then there's stock paint right here. So you obviously can tell that this thing back here has been repainted. This has been repainted, you can tell, because it's scratched off. The paint is cracked there as well. Not only that, you can see all these hard lines from where they didn't get the see if I can get the focus. It's like really bubbled up bad right here. There it is, you can see. They use like Bondo or something, but and you can feel it. It's really bumpy right there. Not my fingers are there, you can see right here there's a lot of bumps and stuff. But that's another sign that this was repainted. That this piece was repainted. Plus this doesn't even match the color of the car. But yeah, this is a stock exhaust from one of these cars, and I plan on putting the definitely going to get rid of that for sure, because you can see it's burning my freaking side skirt. It's making it crumble from underneath, so definitely getting rid of it. I'm really upset about this as well. I replaced these seals up here. Took the car to the car wash. Water just poured in. So these new seals aren't doing their job. Well, they're doing their job, but this thing right here is not doing its job. So I gotta tear that off. I gotta find a new one of these T-top bars. My phone is not focusing worth crap today. But I gotta find a new T-top bar, support bar for the middle, and when I'm up here doing all that crap, I'm just gonna go ahead and sand all this crap down along here on the inside, put some plastic bags or something up here and go across, just so stuff that flies down doesn't get onto my interior. And then tape off the front window, tape off around here, and just go ahead and spray it. And then, so I don't get a hard line, put like a piece of paper here and up around, so that whenever I get some overspray, it just goes up underneath of there and blends in with the rest of the car. But I mean, you can see there's rust along here on the inside and along here on the inside. So I'm just going to take a wire brush whenever I go to do that project. Take a wire brush here like I did on the inside whenever I fixed this spot in here. I'll just do the same thing I did here in my very first video whenever I was fixing this rust. You can see it's perfectly fine. There's that rust hole there. I'm gonna need to put some Bondo or something in it. But other than that, I mean, this is perfectly fine now. And another reason I want to get up into here is because there's rust in here, so I need to get to that too. I fixed this side over here, and there's a couple spots there I need to get to, and I fixed that spot right there, which was the major one. But I mean, other than that, there's not too bad of anything that needs to be done rust wise, other than up here right behind the hood. But it's cold out here, and my hands are starting to get cold, my feet starting to get cold. So once my feet start getting cold, my body's gonna start getting cold. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification down there in the right hand corner. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, like I already said. But peace out, you guys. I'll catch you guys with the next one.